The broad-tailed emerald hummingbird, Chlorostilbon canavetii, is one of the most fascinating and colorful species of the Trochilidae family. Here is a detailed description of this bird. Physical description. Size. It measures between 8 and 10 centimeters in length. Weight. It weighs about 2 to 4 grams, making it extremely light. Coloration. The males have a bright emerald green plumage on the body, with metallic reflections. The tail is wide and dark in color, usually blue or black. The females are less bright, with a duller green tone and grayish underparts. Distribution and habitat. Geographic distribution. It is found in Central America and part of northern South America. It is common in countries such as Mexico, Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador. Habitat. It prefers open areas such as gardens, bushes, wooded areas, jungle clearings, and crops. It is also common in urban areas with abundant flowers. Behavior. Food. Its main diet consists of nectar from flowers, especially those with a tubular shape that match the length of its beak. It also consumes small insects and spiders as a source of protein. It is a key pollinator, as it transports pollen between flowers when feeding. Flight. It is able to fly in all directions, even backwards, and stay suspended in the air thanks to its fast wings, which beat between 50 and 80 times per second. This flight consumes a lot of energy, which forces the hummingbird to constantly feed. Territoriality. Males are very territorial and vigorously defend their feeding areas from other hummingbirds. Reproduction. Breeding season varies by region, but generally occurs in seasons with greater abundance of flowers. Females build small cup-shaped nests using spider webs, moss, and other natural fibers. Nests are usually on thin branches or protected by large leaves. Eggs. They lay 2 tiny eggs about 1 centimeter in size. The female is solely responsible for incubating them and caring for the chicks. Special adaptations. Metabolism. They have an extremely fast metabolism. To rest at night, they enter a state of torpor, a kind of brief hibernation that reduces their heart rate and body temperature to save energy. Vision. They have excellent vision, capable of perceiving colors in the ultraviolet spectrum. This helps them locate nectar-rich flowers. Ecological importance. They are crucial pollinators in ecosystems, helping the reproduction of many plants and flowers. Without hummingbirds, many species of flora would have difficulty spreading. Conservation status. The broad-tailed emerald hummingbird is not in danger of extinction, but like many species, it faces threats due to habitat loss, pesticide use, and climate change. The broad-tailed emerald hummingbird is a bird full of fascinating curiosities. Here are some interesting facts about this wonderful species. Broad-tailed emerald hummingbird facts. 1. Unique and impressive flight. It is one of the few birds capable of flying backwards. This movement, along with its ability to hover in the air, is due to the complete rotation of its wings at the shoulder joints. 2. An ultra-fast metabolism. It has one of the fastest metabolisms in the animal kingdom. To maintain its energy level, it can consume nectar from up to 2,000 flowers a day. Despite its small size, its heart beats at a rate of up to 1,200 times per minute during flight. 3. Torpor, its trick for surviving the night. During the night, it reduces its metabolism to a minimum in a state called torpor. This allows it to conserve energy and survive long periods without feeding. In this state, its body temperature can drop dramatically. 4. Deceptive colors. Their emerald green color does not come from pigments, but from the microscopic structure of their feathers that reflect light. This makes their coloration change depending on the angle at which you look at it. 5. A huge heart for its size. The hummingbird's heart represents 2 to 5% of its total body weight. It is essential to maintain its constant flight and supply oxygen to its muscles. 6. Feeding strategies. They prefer brightly colored flowers such as red, yellow, and orange. These colors are easier for them to detect and are usually rich in nectar. Although their main diet is nectar, they eat small insects and spiders for protein. 7. Great floral memory. Hummingbirds have an impressive memory. They are able to remember which flowers they have visited and how long each one takes to replenish its nectar. This allows them to plan efficient feeding routes. 8. Speed in motion. In flight, they reach speeds of up to 50 kilometers per hour and can exceed 80 kilometers per hour in a dive, rivaling some of the best athletes in the animal world. 9. A vital role in nature. They act as key pollinators in the ecosystems they inhabit. Their long, thin beak is perfectly adapted to extract nectar from deep flowers, transporting pollen from one plant to another. 10. A featherweight. Although they appear fragile, they are sturdy birds. Their weight is similar to that of a small coin, but they can travel long distances during their migrations. 11. Territorial behavior. Males aggressively defend their feeding territory. They will not hesitate to chase other hummingbirds or even larger birds to protect their nectar source. 12. Ultraviolet vision. Their vision goes beyond the spectrum visible to humans. They can detect ultraviolet colors, which helps them locate specific flowers. An interesting cultural fact. In some Latin American cultures, hummingbirds are considered symbols of love, joy, and messengers of the spirits. In Mexico, they are associated with the Aztec god Huitzilopochtli, who used their shape to represent the energy of the sun.